Okay, so you know that we are paying for this wedding.
But I can't invite my Aunt Gloria without inviting her family, too.
Who's Aunt Gloria?
My grandmother's second cousin. I've never met her either, but my mother will never hear the end of it.
All right, so we have Aunt Gloria plus 4, right?
5.
You know, $50 a plate or envelope better be a thick one.
How are you, Danny?
Hey, good to see you. How you doing?
You bet Nancy. Right?
Of course. You're on our guest list. You'll be at the wedding?
Oh, I wouldn't miss it for the world.
Great. Well, I gotta get to work. Take care, guys.
Good to see you.
I'm glad you do this once in a while.
Not bad, huh?
Further evidence of Temple's dementia abstaining from sex with somebody like that on your arm.
Well, Danny, if it's a spiritual thing, never mind.
What? Listen, will you take care of this?
Yeah.
Thanks, Tom. McGregor.
What do we got?
Armored car heist. There were a few witnesses, but they didn't see much. They were distracted. A fender bender right over there.
Right. So there was a diversion. Got their attention.
Drove off right after. Blue car, gold car, no faces, no plates. FBI's on the way now.
So the news gets worse. Some of the men recognized the victims. They're both former cops.
Brad Hanley, retired, 5th District homicide 3 years ago. Paul Rivera, vice cop, 3rd District, retired just last year.
All right, get some sheets, cover the bodies. I don't want their pictures showing up on the cover of some tabloid so their families can see it. A single shot to the back of the head.
Get this straight. Now, you have $50 million coming to this bank. You, as the bank president, are not glued to this window?
I was in the men's room.
You can't hold it for $50 million? Well, I don't care if it was bearer bonds or poker chips. You don't wire transfer that kind of money?
Yes, but that's not the rule. This was a judgment call. A bad one, as it turned out.
Yeah, I'd say so. You have 2 men transporting that large amount of money, no added security.
We feared that would only attract attention to the amount. Safer to treat it like any other bank.
Safer? Safer for who? Those 2 men out there? Tell me something. They know how much money they were carrying? Wait a minute, Temple. So what do Ken and Barbie want?
I'm just trying to get them to back off a little bit.
No? Okay, I want you to go in the bank and take a statement from the bank president, Chambers. Don't be nice.
I won't be.
Chief, I know these were former police
Well,
officers.
no one's a former police officer after 30 years of service. I know you, don't I?
I wasn't sure you'd remember. Special Agent Curry. Grace.
Yeah, Nick's friend.
Yeah, we met in New York last year. His birthday party at Elaine's.
Yeah, right.
Look, obviously this crime crosses jurisdictional lines. The FBI would be glad to team up with your department, put together a task force.
You know, share information?
As always.
Chief, hang on a second, Dan. So what can you share with us about this, Agent Curry? Was it really $50 million?
It's not to be repeated. FBI policy forbids disclosure. The media would run wild with a figure like that.
So it was accurate?
Excuse me?
It was accurate.
Give or take a few million.
So you've been tracking this. Whose money is it?
That I can't tell you.
Can't or you won't?
We don't know, frankly. But yes, we have been tracking the situation. Again, we don't know much, but as soon as we do, you will too.
That rhymes. Can you do that again?
I'm going to get these guys, Chief. Together.
Okay.
bollocks.
How they still expect someone to believe that crap? I don't know. What's on your mind, Jenny?
9 by 21 millimeter. Not your average shell casing.
Soviet issue. Gears up.
Yeah. Point-blank execution.
The FBI knows damn well who we're dealing with.
Jack, there is no Russian mob in D.C.
First Brighton Beach, now they want the rest of the country.
Look, don't you think you're being the slightest bit paranoid in this particular area?
No, don't throw that up at me, Nicky.
Jack, what's rule number 1 for bank robberies? You think inside job?
Yeah, that's what we're doing. We're questioning the armored car service, the bank employees. In the meantime, I've got 2 men dead, shot in the back of the head with KGB-issued gears of handguns.
What, if they were using Lugers, you think that they were Nazis?
No! No, it's the precision, Nick. These guys are animals. They sneak up behind our man, a little diversion, and then lights out.
FBI is calling already. They want the old personnel files of Detectives Hanley and Rivera.
Well, they can come here and get them. Visuals only. I don't want any copies leaving here. No Xeroxes, nothing, Joe.
What is this petty nonsense between us and the Bureau? I mean, what good is that going to do us?
It's a respect issue. Some of these agents think that we work for them.
That's not Grace, Jack. She's a straight shooter.
Well, I got a straight shot from your Agent Curry. Let her go after the money. We're going after who killed our men. Did you know him, Joe?
All us old school guys know each other. Hanley and I were in the academy together. Rivera walked a beat around here for a while. Very good cops. Great men.
This city's got to get a better pension plan, Nick. These men spent their careers putting their lives on the line. They shouldn't have to go after a second career doing the same damn thing. It's a travesty.
Hey. Nancy just told me. You okay?
Yeah, top of the world.
How you doing, Nick?
Yeah, I've been better. Maybe you can talk some sense into him.
Well, Nick thinks just because the cops got killed that I get a little irrational.
A little.
Yeah.
You won't sleep till you catch these guys. He knows that. Any leads so far?
Nothing. Why, are you thinking of coming back to work?
Old habits.
Look, I know you're here for lunch, so...
Oh, no, don't be silly.
How about dinner?
No, don't be silly.
It's not silly.
Don't
We
be
had a
silly.
plan.
It's just lunch. This clearly takes priority. Now go deal with it. Besides, I got the cable guy coming this afternoon. I have to do more unpacking.
How come you get all the fun jobs?
Oh, don't worry. I'll take it out and trade.
Talk some sense into him?
Obviously, she didn't.
Nick, any discussions we have, especially about the Russian mob, are between us, all right? I do not want Sherry worrying about this.
Look, I don't want you worrying about this.
Then you do your job, Nick. I'll do mine. Now, that Russian mob piece you did a few years back for the Times, you still have the contact numbers?
I got some. Who are you looking for?
When you passed off.
What, the Brighton Beach gangster?
No, the Russian stand-up. The number I have is old. He still owes me a favor or two.
What, for putting him in jail?
Well, he's not one to hold a grudge.
Yeah, well, he's not exactly in my palm pile, but...
If Moynier says this bank heist was not a Russian mob thing, I'm going to believe him. Where are you going?
Not where I'm going. It's where we're going. I don't know where Monia is, but I know someone who might.
Detectives, get over to Statesman's Hospital. EMS is delivering victims from armed assault. You got one man stabbed.
So what about these killers?
Half the precinct is on that. Meanwhile, the city does not grind to a halt. Get on it, guys. Come on, get on. Let's move.
So,
You were wise to come in right away, Ella. Better that than be left wondering and worrying.
I'm doing both just fine, thank you. So, the lump. The cancer's back, right?
The mammogram clearly shows a mass, but until we run a biopsy,
Please.
we'll...
Spare me the bedside manner, Janice. You and I have been down this road before. Just tell me.
There's nothing to tell just yet. How is day after tomorrow for you?
How about today?
Ella, there's no cause for panic. Now, tumors don't advance in a matter of days. They grow over a number of years.
Has it spread?
Ella, let's just run the biopsy.
I just don't understand. I was almost home free. I was 3 months shy of 5 years, 3 months, till I could finally believe that cancer was behind me.
I'm afraid it's never completely behind anyone.
But it's not the same, Janet. I'm not the same. I got a son. I can't die. He needs me.
You're a long way from dying. Please, Ella. You have to try not to worry. Okay?
Nick Pierce, why are you still so skinny, huh?
No, maybe not enough Russian food, Boris.
Well, let Boris fatten you up. Оставь бутылку сюда.
Не надо, спасибо. Мой кофе.
He's not the Jack Mannion I remember. But not that you would remember me.
Oh, well, I remember you, Boris. How can one forget? Long hair and the mustache. You working at Tanya's. You worked for Kapusta, didn't you? Cabbage Head? You had that little gasoline scam going?
I'm honored. Cost me 6 years, that foolishness. But it's all behind me now, huh?
Yeah?
No, don't even think. Let me look around. This is my life now. I make simple living. Feeding nice people.
When you passed up. Would you know where we could get in touch with him?
That world is no more for me. Let the bad Russians kill the bad Russians. I am good Russian. Good American.
So, if you change your mind, or remember something about Monya, you'll call us, right?
Please, believe me, Jack Mannion. I came to D.C. because there is no Russian mob. That will never change. That you must trust. Okay?
Something sensible! What's up? It's 2 feet over my property line! On your property! Right? Yeah? And all those cats you got roaming free, I'm living next to a cat toilet! For God's sake!
Hey! I said hold it! I said hold it! This is not WrestleMania. If you want treatment, you've got to calm down.
You tell him, Giselle.
Hey, baby, can you please help me out?
All right, everybody, calm down. Hey, let's separate this.
They're done! That's right! You wait like get off the hook!
Please get him in the cage now.
You just wait,
Hey, calm down.
I ain't down yet!
Keep it down.
I ain't down yet!
Keep it down, all right? Now just start from the top, all right?
Yeah, I put up this picket fence, right? Beautiful!
What the hell happened? Did Crowley do this to you?
Don't worry, son, I've got him good.
Hey. Your dad's in good hands, and your neighbor, he's going to jail, okay?
Son of a... I'm gonna get that son of a...
But calm down, and you wait outside, all right? All right, continue.
I put up a damn fine-looking picket fence.
Just stop.
I warned you, Crowley. No, Phil. No. Get out of the way. Get out of the way. Get out of the way. Oh my God, Giselle.
You see somebody come out here?
Crash car. Get out of the bed. Come on. Somebody help me.
Come on, back off now. We need some space.
Help me. Let's not get your chest in the inpatient train. Come on, people. Let's go.
I can't get a pulse.
All right, we're losing her. Someone call the OR. Let them know that we're coming. We're losing her. Let's go back. Come on, let's go. Dr. White, stand there.
You spot the shooter, Danny?
Clear as a bell. His name's Lawfink. Philip Lawfink. Late 20s. His old man's in here. I tried to push her out of the way. It happened so fast. Temple. I'm sorry, Ma.
It's over. Just go find him, Danny. Where are you going, Hinkle?
You said to go find him.
Danny will take care of him.
Danny's my partner.
It's Danny's job.
Chief, what good am I here?
Your job is to grieve. Giselle, take care of your family, take care of yourself. Give me your weapon, Temple.
Find him. Okay? Don't let him get away.
I'll find him.
Name's Larfink. Philip Larfink.
Doesn't look familiar.
Look again. He's wearing your t-shirt. Coronet bar.
So, he might have come in here 2 years ago, drank one beer, bought a shirt, and gone home. Doesn't make him customer of the month.
Fine, okay. Do me a favor. If he does come in, keep him here. Food, drink, I'll pay for. That's where you can contact me. My cell phone's on the bag, okay?
I wouldn't get my hopes up.
Thanks for your time.
We're going straight to hell, Leo.
Chief? How is he? He's not doing well. And Nancy, see if you can get him to go home with you. Keep the press away from him, Nick. No interviews. Anybody defies that answers to me.
Here they come now.
Nick Pierce?
Jack Mannion, please.
Who's calling?
An old friend.
Just a second.
It's an old friend.
Mannion, who's this?
You can't guess my friend Jack. Maybe this helps you. Huh? Jack.
Moynihan. So what, Boris give you Nick's number?
Boris? Who is Boris? No. I dial 10 random numbers, I get lucky.
Uh-huh. You always were lucky.
I make luck, Jack.
Look, Moynihan, can you tell me anything about the robberies we have down here today?
Oh, no, I don't watch news, Jack. It depressed me. No, this is just social call. Nothing important.
You in Brighton Beach?
Might be. Maybe I'm sipping espresso, that little cafe we used to go. Remember good espresso, Jack?
Oh, yeah, I remember.
Well, Jack, nothing important. Good to talk to you.
No, Moynihan, wait.
So much for Boris, severing old ties. What more you say?
Said it was nothing important.
Okay, well then we have nothing to worry about.
Which in Moynihan speak means it was very important. Nicky, you're going to have to drop me at the airport.
What do you mean the airport?
If I can get a shuttle to New York and be back by the morning.
No, the guy's a hardened criminal, Jack. You don't think he's setting you up?
No, it's not his style.
Oh, everything's fine, Ricky. We just had something happened here, so I have to work late. But you mind the sitter. The homework done? Teeth brushed? Good boy. I love you too. Now, I'll see you in the morning. Yes, I'll be there. I'll be there. Good night.
This is it. Everything of hers that was back here. Again, I am so sorry.
Покажите. Спасибо, правильно. Так народ.
Jack, how do you know it is me?
The hell, I smelled your aftershave the minute I got off the plane.
You admit I am brave. To stand so close, you have enemies. Be pleased to find you.
Not if I find them first. You know, it used to be easier meeting like this, even in the dangerous times.
More dangerous now.
That's hard to believe in. In the good old days, we're as bad as they come.
Well, perhaps. But it was us, old-timers. Naive Zakonia.
Thieves alone.
Oh, Jack. But now our sons, they don't know gulag from discotheques. They grow up watching them. They're the good fellas and good fathers, and no respect for Russian ways. Darling.
Is that such a bad thing? I mean, with the Italian mob, if you cross them, they may kill you. The Russians will kill you, your wife, and your family.
If ruthless, there's more competition. Understand. We got that.
2 dead men. Retired cops and families. Help me out.
Yeah? You put me away 5 years. But could have been 50. Easy for you to exaggerate evidence, but no, you play by rules. Sorry. Ruskia. We respect this.
Some of you.
Oh, Jack, please, we speak unpleasant things. It was long ago. You drank?
No.
Anyway, I'm glad you're here. Because now I tell you person to person, I know nothing.
Nothing.
Nothing, Jack. Nothing to help you. I know nothing bank robbery. I know nothing dead cops.
When you? It was KGB style hit. Professional. Well done. You called me. And what the hell is going on?
You have active imagination, Jack. No. I call you because I want to see if you have guts to come. Foolish me to think otherwise, no?
You're still an old son of a... You know that?
Oh, Jack. I can't help it. It's my nature. No. You look me in the eye, Jack. I know nothing to help you. You watch your back on your way home, my friend.
Cell number, you've got my pager number. I'm checking in again because this is important. I just need you to keep me posted, okay? Hello?
Danny? You been here all night? Have you slept?
I'm not tired.
Who's that on the phone?
Highway Patrol. I've got every train and bus station on alert. I've got security at the airport. I haven't had a word from any of them.
Pace yourself, Danny. It could take days to find Giselle's killer.
Don't say that. That's not an option. Just leave me alone, will you?
Detective Page shouldn't be here.
Has Danny checked the gun registry? He'd be in our files, right? He'd be right under our noses, right? Hey, why aren't you out there looking for him? Hey, why aren't you out there? Why are you in here? Why are you in here? He's not in here, Danny! Walk him out! He's not walk him out! Why are you in here? Walk him out! What are you waiting for, Danny? Walk him out! Don't let him get away, Danny! You got him! Get him, Danny! Why is everybody telling me what to do? I just want to be here when they catch this guy, that's all.
That's fair enough. Listen to me. A few years ago, my niece, Loretta, my godchild, she was killed by a drunk driver. She was just 5 years old. And I waited here till they brought the driver in. I asked my commanding officer, give me 5 minutes with him. That's all I need. I didn't get it. Thank God. I can't go home. Not now. Not now. Just grab a cot in the officer's lounge. Get some sleep.
Dmitry Putin, that's all we've got. Just a name.
Well, you'll have to research Russian military and the Soviet government.
One you couldn't fill in the blanks himself? A little more info?
He thought the room was bugged, Nick. He wanted whoever was listening to think he wasn't cooperating and he was toying with him.
Well, maybe he was toying with you. Come on, this guy's not going to do anything unless it benefits him.
Well, maybe it does. These guys like to think of themselves as businessmen. He thinks of Dmitry as competition. He'd like to see him eliminated.
Yeah, whether he's our guy or not.
What else do we have, Nick? Have we even heard from the FBI?
No.
22 hours between us and the FBI. We don't have one suspect. We don't have one lead. All the proper channels have come up empty. Now, forgive me, but I would like to try a few improper ones.
I'll get started on this. Run the name through Interpol.
Okay. I got it. Maybe it's just the climate around here, but there's not a lot of grounds for optimism. McGregor.
He's here.
Who's this?
That fella you wanted. Low rent. He's at the bar.
Collateral? How long have you known me?
Too long. Here, Bill.
He's looking to cash a check. For gas money, he says.
Keep him there. I'm on my way.
Are you okay?
Yeah. Just with what happened to Giselle, every argument just seems so petty. Think of all the day-to-day trivial nonsense we lose sleep on. Fighting over parking spaces and traffic jams.
Right. Yeah, it takes a personal tragedy to put it all into perspective.
I have cancer, Jack. A biopsy is scheduled for tomorrow. My breast cancer might be back.
Oh, look.
No, please, whatever you do, don't say it'll be all right. That's not why I told you. I don't know why I told you. No. I was prepared not to tell anyone.
Well, your friends should know. They should be there for support.
Oh, and let them look at me with those long, sad faces I saw the first go-around. Oh, poor thing. Cancer, living on borrowed time. I can't do that again. I won't.
All right. It goes no further than this, but...
Thank you.
If there's anything I can do...
I know. I know, thanks.
I don't know, Phil. $200? Can you cover this?
Just forget it, all right?
Oh, wait, Phil, you can't let a lady drink alone now,
Hold
can
on,
you?
Phil here. No hard feelings.
I'll have what he's had.
Coffee. You're under arrest. Okay, let's go.
What did I do?
Hold your peace, big man.
What are you talking about? What did I do?
The information's pretty limited. The Dmitry Putin that I found through Interpol was a colonel in the Russian army. He was accused of war crimes in the Afghanistan invasion, but never convicted, and his records evaporated in 1992.
KGB. That's how it works. You join them, you disappear.
And nothing to get us closer, but I'll keep looking tomorrow.
Where are you off to?
My doctor had a cancellation. I'm having biopsy this afternoon. Results in a few days.
All right. Uncle, we...
No. Thanks. But I can handle this.
Thanks. Ella, that's gonna be all right. Or not. Or not. I'll walk you out.
Chief Mannion.
Oh, well, that's your cue to leave. FBI's in the house.
This is Special Agent Harris.
So what's with the haircuts? You guys got the same barber, or is that FBI standard issue?
I'm afraid we need to talk.
I don't like the sound of this.
Well, it's just for effect. You know the FBI. See you later.
All right.
Right this way. Nick, look who I bumped into.
You care to explain these photos?
They're green. I don't know. You took them. Why don't you explain them to me?
Consorting with a known felon is nothing to be cavalier about.
Moynihan? He's a friend. And he's a felon, yeah. He's also a CI, confidential informant. You know what that is. We use those people around here to build cases, eh?
What troubles us, Chief, is you suspected the Russian mob in the bank heist, but you chose not to share that suspicion.
That is correct. Well done.
Instead, you hop a red-eye to New York for a 2 a.m. rendezvous. Not with a known felon, not with your CI, but with an outright fugitive. Monya Pastov is wanted for extortion, counterfeiting.
You knew that? And you didn't arrest him? Oh, I tell you, it's a good thing J. Edgar Hoover isn't alive. You would get a good spanking.
Our agents let Monya go by so that they could see where the exchange with you was going to lead.
Now, where'd it lead? Let's see, you got the photos. What else do you have?
We were counting on you to fill in the contents of your discussion.
You had the place wired. Why didn't you tell me?
Well, Monya didn't say much, but now that you mention it, there was a sound. Unmistakable, like a pencil scratching across paper.
Oh, well, here we go. Gene Hackman in the conversation. You're trying to discern information, a wiretap. Let's see. All right. Monya was doing the Times crossword.
What did he write to you, sir?
Man, come on, Grace. Please, this is absurd.
Photos have already gone to the U.S. Attorney's Office. His investigation's underway. He seemed very eager to make the photos a matter of public record.
Which means that they're going to be in the newspaper, Jen.
It's likely. I'm sorry, Nick.
Well, I'm sure you are, Agent Curry.
All right. Here's the name Monya gave me. Dmitri Putin. And get the hell out of my office.
Excuse me?
Well, either arrest me or not. I don't know what you're doing here, but those photos you sent to Logan, that's not going to hurt me.
What else did Monya say to you, Chief? Who is Dmitri Putin to Monya?
What am I, a perp? Are you trying to squeeze me, Agent?
We're trying to help you, Chief.
What, are you going to help me like you did the people at Waco, the people at Ruby Ridge? Or you going to help me like Richard Jewell? Wait a minute, you can help me there because you made him a millionaire. I don't need your help. I just want to find this guy.
See you on the evening news.
Waco and Ruby Ridge?
I mean, what they have may be weak, Jack. But you don't poke a stick at a hornet's nest. What you just did goes way beyond departmental rivalry, Chief. Now, look, you can obsess all you want about the Russian mob in Brighton Beach, but look, what did the FBI ever do to you?
Mike Kagan.
Mike Kagan? Was he your partner?
Yeah, for 5 years. Yeah, he was a good guy, Nick. Funny, smart, good cop. We were part of the FBI NYPD task force, the Russian mob thing. But anyway, he's all excited because we're going into this liquor store, Russian-owned in Brighton Beach. We're confident because the feds have got our back. No problem. Next thing I know, there's a gun at the back of my head. That'll get your heart started. That's an adrenaline rush. And that's what saved my life. I spin, the bullet grazes my neck, and... Mike, wasn't that lucky? The FBI hung us out to dry. They knew. The Russians are waiting for the Gambino family. For some reason, they had this feud. They'd found out about it. And the FBI kept us there. They wanted to see where this thing was going to go.
Sorry, Jack, I didn't know.
Not one of those things you talk about at dinner, is it? Yeah. I'll see you later, Nicky.
There he is. I told you I'd get him. He's not gonna get away with anything.
Hey, man, I'm sorry. I didn't know it was your girlfriend, I swear. I didn't mean to shoot her. A fence? A picket fence? What? This whole thing, this feud. My Giselle got killed over a fence. Dude, I'm sorry.
Where you going, man?
Excuse me, the doctor just began the procedure. It'll take about a half an hour. She knows you're here.
Thank you.
Thought I'd find you here.
Hey. You know about Ella?
She called me. She was more concerned about your FBI house call than herself. She thought I should know. Apparently,
She's more forthcoming than some people.
She wanted to keep it secret.
Not that, Jack. Brighton Beach. You know, you promised me once you would never set foot in that godforsaken corner of Brooklyn ever again.
Sherry, I was never in danger.
Please. You wouldn't have gone if you weren't. You love it.
Mannion.
Chief, U.S. Attorney Logan just called. He's on his way over here.
Yeah, on the warpath, it sounds like to me.
What do you got this time, Logan? Photos of Mannion and Elvis, Jimmy Hoffa?
Keep laughing, Mr. Pierce. Your chief is now looking at his most recent bank statement.
I didn't make these deposits.
Oh, somebody did.
You got a $10,000 deposit?
2 of them. Last 2 days.
Yeah, directly on the heels of your meeting with Monia Pastov.
You know, Bruce, I would say that even you, with your experience and advanced years, should be able to see through this. Somebody's trying to set me up.
Trying to, succeeding, actually. You know, that's indeed what's going on.
Wow, there we go. We got Bruce Logan and the FBI. Boy, there is a dog and pony show. Well, I'll tell you what I told them. You wouldn't be bringing this to me if you really had something. I think you'd probably have me in shackles and dragging me out there in front of a sea of journalists.
And that day may soon come, Mannion.
Now, look, all we gotta do is find Monia.
Yeah, if only it were that simple. But the FBI's been searching high and low for Monia Pastov, and, you know, he slipped under the radar once again. So, unfortunately, in his absence, the focus is going to remain on you, Jack.
Which breaks your heart.
Well, it's my job, but as my dear departed grandfather used to say, do what you love and you'll never work a day in your life.
And as my grandfather was fond of saying, nuts.
Nuts? Isn't that Patton, Battle of the Bulge?
General McAuliffe, actually. But he was fond of quoting my grandfather.
Let me walk you to the door, Mr. Logan.
Well, I think we got him right where we want him.
Where's that, Jack?
We're surrounded.
Okay, General, there's only so many slings and arrows that we can deflect here. At the very least, we gotta find Monia.
We'll find him, Mickey.
We just came from the doctor's office.
What's wrong?
I got my results already. Cancer's back.
This is the Biography Channel.
You want to be yourself, but you're not allowed to be yourself.
This is the Biography Channel.
I was just beside myself with anger and disappointment.
This is the Biography Channel.
I'm the only actress he knows you have to pay to keep your clothes on.
Reality meets personality, only on the Biography Channel.
Biography Channel. What a concept!